What's up? My name is Gabe Miller, and welcome to my second channel. Normally, on my main channel, I cover a lot of music production stuff, including portable music production devices like the Teenage Engineering OP1. These are the Nothing Ear ones, and they were designed in collaboration with Teenage Engineering, and for that reason, I wanted to give them a go. And also, I was kind of in the market for some wireless earbuds. I liked the price, I very much liked the design, and was really hoping that these would be at least decent. And you know what? Maybe they are, but I hit some interesting snags as I ended up trying to use these for normal life. And I'll get into that in a bit, because the end of this is a little bit anticlimactic, because I'm not keeping these. I'm getting rid of them. But I'm going to go through the whole unboxing, the whole experience, first impressions, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll get to my conclusions. So without any further introduction, let's jump into it. This is the box that you're looking at here. Just do a quick rotation of it. Pretty minimal. Goes out of its way to be very minimal in nature, which of course I like. Some people are going to go, wow, that sure is pretentious. I enjoy an overly minimalist aesthetic, which is of course one of the draws of these, other than the companies involved and the price. So there's this little tab here. Not really seen that on tech products personally. Slide that out. Pop this shiny boy open. Here they are. They're a little bigger than I expected. So this is the case. I'll test to see if it's pocketable with skinny jeans in a second here. Ooh. Just some Hinge ASMR. Also in the box, we've got little bits of super minimalist logoing in here. This is the USB Type-C charging cable. That's great. That a company will still do the absolute bare minimum and give us a tiny baby little cable. It's kind of adorable. And the other ear tips, I'm just going to go with the default ones for now because I assume those should be just fine. Quick start guide. It's very much in keeping with the aesthetic, and this gives you a quick idea of the controls that you've got. So I'll make sure to try all of these. This is all good stuff to know. I will refer to this later. Let's actually get to the buds. USB-C, as it should be. Little button right here. And here are the buds themselves. And there's a little magnet thing in here. So they just snap right into place. So this is one of the buds. Very Teenage Engineering in its design, which was what I expected. It's pretty light, which is what I was hoping. Here's the rubber tips. And then this part is just a little bit taller than I expected, so hopefully that fits in my ears okay. And here are both buds side by side. So let's go ahead and pair these up. Oh, and I just noticed that these are color-coded as well. That's a nice little touch there. Like, the design of these is super neat, and it's one of the things that made me want to try them out, despite the fact that I'm sure they'll just be adequate in the way that they sound. Hey, look at that. Install the app. That's pretty seamless. I like it. Join our improvement program. Nah. Location. Later. All right, so it's paired these right away. That's going to take some getting used to. So I'm going to keep equalizer on balanced because I'm a music producer. Can do transparency mode. Oh, that sounds weird. My own voice is inside my head twice. All right, so I'm going to just start launching some music and just see how these treat me. They're fairly closed in. That's not surprising. The high end sounds okay. Let me skip forward. There's a really defined dip at the mids. It actually goes a bit hard on the little peak in the upper mids. Yeah, so they're not that detailed. There's a good amount of high end, but you're not going to be able to have fantastic instrument separation, which is fine. For a wireless pair of earbuds for $100, that's fine. I wasn't expecting it to be, these crazy premium studio headphones. So now let's test the noise canceling, because right now I'm just letting them be like noise isolation. Let me try it without the aid of the app. So what was it, long press? So my voice is less audible. I'm going to turn my air conditioning. So it cuts out some lows. It's not bad. It definitely makes the air conditioning more bearable, but it's not life-changing. I'm going to turn that off. So they do have in-ear detection, which I've got turned on by default So watch this. I'm playing music. That took a second. So it's a little spotty. That's okay. And it's like properly paused on the app and all that. You probably won't be able to see this super well, but it also says that you can change the volume. That is not particularly responsive. Here are my first impressions after wearing these on and off for a little while. And I didn't wear them as nearly as often as I expected to, and that's for good reason. I am a small, short man living in a tall man's world. These kind of hurt my ears physically, and it is not just the ear tip sizes, it's the sizes of these massive bulb things. If I stick them in too far, it like physically tries to expand my ear canal. And if I don't stick them in far enough, it doesn't really hurt as much, but they don't stay in my ears very well at all. So that's just a mark against them. Right off the bat, they're basically unwearable for me. For you, they might be fine if you're not a 5'6" dude with a small person build. But I have trouble finding clothes that fit me. I have trouble finding earbuds that fit me. That's just the way that it is. So that immediately rules them out for regular use for me, and that's a bummer. I've definitely heard better sounding earbuds as well. I've tried some OnePlus Bullets, which left me feeling quite a bit of ear fatigue, but sound miles better than these. It's not even close. And that also got me thinking, like I would have expected a little bit better. Like I could get a pair of Audio-Technica ATH M40s. Of course, these are full-size headphones, but these go for about $100 and they sound great. Obviously, I know not all the cost of wireless earbuds goes into sound. It's got to go into the tech as well. But let's talk about the tech. The latency is god-awful. And I've tried some other wireless earbuds that weren't as bad. I know that latency with Bluetooth is just an inevitability, but it's especially bad on these. Maybe it's just that my phone is getting older and starting to chug. But once again, I tried other pairs of wireless earbuds and it wasn't as bad. The case is kind of a chonker. There's a lot of wasted space in here. It definitely fails the tiny pocket test. You're going to be putting it in your main pocket, which is fine. Like, I don't have a huge problem with that, and I knew that going in. But still, like, it's big. I still like the aesthetic of these quite a bit, and I really wanted to like these. I gave them an honest shot, and I just could not like them. Most of that is probably down to my own personal issues in that, like, they literally don't fit me. They literally make my ears sore after only, 10, 15 minutes of use. So that automatically rules them out for me. But still, like, I know that these were hyped and that they don't live up to the hype. I knew that going in, and I'm still disappointed. So maybe you'll have a better experience than I did, but that's all the stuff to know going in. Teenage Engineering, I love you, but I really wish you would keep making musical instruments and less lifestyle stuff. But it's their brand. They want to pivot. That's fine. Anyway, that's the anticlimactic end of the review that you were promised. If you'd like to see some more rambling about headphones, you can click or tap up over here, and I'll be back with a new video at some point.